Hello there. Hello there. Hello? Check, check, check. Check. Come on, YouTube. Load. Says I'm live. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Shamalama. Okay. I noticed that sometimes I had to turn off my mic and turn it back on. Hello there. Hey, Katie. My friend Dave Chapman from the rathole.ca is on YouTube right now. So I got him in the background. He's got 7 people watching on the rathole.dotca. He has 218 subscribers, and we found out that, you can actually chat on X, is through the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and he's had 27 views on Twitch on, X. I don't even go on Twitch anymore. I'm like, "That's interesting. X does have the chat feature." Always something interesting. So I was a girl flirting with me on Instagram, trying to find my personal information, which that's not gonna happen. So just throwing up past, you know, Gallifrey Customs has created suit tech to fit over the TARDIS, and also using the werewolf body. I just wanted to fit over the TARDIS, be awesome. So I got to. He's selling it through Nathan David. So I got to make sure I check his page on Facebook. See he's got everything going on. They don't need. Oh, I need Instagram up. I just made a video happen. I did a review of Reese's peanut butter footballs. And when I was trying to take a picture, it unfocused twice. So let's put the attachment of the website to the title, episode 110 of the snack video playlist, and share. I was going to do multiple videos, but then like, oh crap, look at the time. I only have so much time left. Close out Instagram, close out Instagram. It's 90 degrees right now. Beautiful. I do have, I, I did cleaning. Now, I was uh, hyperbolic. Oh, sorry, hyperdelic. Who's hyperbolic? Someone's hyper. Kenzo Creations in the house. Hyperdelic in the house. Everyone's going good here. If she wants my bod is mainly for experimentation. I need to lose 35 pounds. I better wear these authentic Beatles White Album T-shirts. So, I thought so. I'm, I always thought it was that Mandela effect that people talk about. Remember, was it Bernstein Bears and Bernstein Bears? Like, remember when your heart was on the left side, now it's in the center of your body. Your heart's always been in the center of your body. That's how the blood pumps out. That's your time where you have on both sides. Oh, it does sound choppy when I'm scrolling. Wow. I must scroll my pause. So the Reese's video is up. I got, oh, I was cleaning. I cleaned well, washing dishes. I cleaned the table in the kitchen, which is the dining room table, because it had that extended area, eating area. I cleaned the cupboards, especially when I got on here, I bring up YouTube now to hear myself. I had to click the microphone to turn it off and turn it back on, because you said that before. I had problems with Twitch before. I had the one video I accidentally hit the microphone turning it off. That was for the Skippy Girl Scout things. I had, about 60 people watching this video and only one person said, "I can't hear you." Oh, from that dude. You and "This home arcade. He got his stuff. He got his stuff. You got your stuff." It's like, mm. I have, yeah, that dude. We talked about it. It's like, too bad Mr. Home Arcade says the same thing. "I don't like this cartoon body." I'll be happy with the too bad action figure. Having the body mm, I had to justify it. I justify. But when I did cleaning, I went through half of my grocery bag. There's stuff I can throw away. This is still good. This is still good till the 20th, so I'm gonna be truckling. I got both versions of this. I have a cup of mini Oreos, which is chocolate, same thing, just in tiny Oreos. I threw it away, it's expired. I'm gonna do a video later for strawberries and cream. Well, heard it was good. It's been in the refrigerator. Let's see. The figure, I never had the figure. It was a time of usually with the beginning of anything, the beginning and the end of any kind of series being toys or a show, always get towards the middle. Oh, glitch. Did that? I don't know. So, I'll be fine with just a too bad figure for Origins. The, the red horde leader dude, which can be used for a squad. Just by removing his cape, you have the squad behind him, so you can at least have 3 more. Oh, okay, so I hope all is well at the doctor's appointment. So, you can have 4 of those red horde leader troopers, elite squad. It's like, mm, barely have enough for this stuff. I mean, I moved my sign up there because I have my picture. It's my best friend and I, at least 20 years apart. As it doesn't matter that that was distorted because it kinda shrank over the years. Hello, you know, enlarged it. It has it's not great when it got enlarged, but it got there, didn't it? So, I will well, I have 1 of them 'cause, eh, he'll be the leader of the 4 regular Horde troopers, so I'm fine with so we'll have the elite squadron and just have him as a leader, switch out the weapons for display. But, I'm happy I got that done yesterday. I ordered it through Walgreens.com, and it only cost me 39 cents. I had a 39-cent coupon and tax 42 cents for 2 pictures. Like, hot damn. I sent the box to my brother in England, so I have his birthday present from May. I sent the box to Makeshift Create full of figures. I had another idea for something else, but, there's no oh, I remember. I had the idea, but Barbarossa Customs did not finish making it yet. It's still being worked on, so things have to be done afterwards. I showed off I wanna run this video more than 2 hours here, like I usually do. I have my idea for a mountain, the 7 swords of power, and, to take one, you have to leave one. So Anti-Attorney He-Man and Skeletor mutate because they switched out their power swords. So I had gone through Barbarossa Customs. I may have them. I don't know. But the color scheme. I was never fond of magenta or Prince Adam's. Like, he has a magenta sword to match his vest. He had a he had a gray power sword. There's no magenta crap in there. So instead of magenta, it's red. Instead of a yellow power sword, gold. Now it depends. I have Disco Skeletor Custom Origins. It was done before Origins 2000X came out, and that's would be a perfect one to make a custom of. I just have to find someone to sell it or make one that I buy from them, so I have both versions. But in the Mondo made him a yellow gold sword, just as Mondo made Anti-Eternity He-Man a transparent blood red sword. So, those 2 I really would like to go with. I said, instead of a yellow oh, yeah, I was thinking which characters exist here? He-Man, Skeletor, Faker, um, Anti-Eternia He-Man, He-Man, Skeletor, Anti-Eternia He-Man, he's Skeletor, and Disco Skeletor. 6 characters exist that have their own version of the Power Sword. Ah, I changed it. And Dave's day is a little bit wonky, so I may have to switch out that idea. Oh, yeah, I did, because, Disco Skeletor has a yellow gold, which I could just paint to try to match, his, you know, he was given a black sword. Like, "Why not? He deserves a yellow one to match Mondo." So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at vintage, and then again, I can just see if I can find a current He-Man one, or I'm sorry, current Skeletor one, and paint it because he did it whoever did this made it silver accent, so it's beautiful looking, but I just kinda like, "Well, I wanna make it gold." Oops, wrong way, baby. Turn left. So, "Hey, you boob." I would love to have this Origins 2000X version Disco Skeletor, which Mattel could have done so. So we'll see. So he would have yellow gold. So I'll decide. Well, I'm not gonna decide whether I put yellow or gold because the gold is a darker gold, and this would be a little yellow gold. So I'll see. But red, yellow, or gold instead of a white sword, it'd be glow in the dark because that's what I have. Skeletor took, um, and with Anthony turned He-Man, he stuck in his. He took out the red power sword and placed the black one in there, and the red one he turned into that Red Lantern dude with the big old head and the shoulder pads. So I gotta find the pictures. It's awesome. I like the way he did it. I saw it on Facebook. A green power sword, blue, silver, not gray, silver, and pink because, we had, Skeletor in pink armor through, Leo Toys. Also ordered it. And Faker also had the pink armor. So I got that idea, just a nice mountain about, let's see, 5 I figure 5, 6, 5, 6, like, about 8 inches tall. That's about the right size for anything. Um, so that's an idea. I did put StreamYard in, the basic StreamYard. I'm still confused. It said I could add 1 member, but but I could swore it said at the yeah, at the, introduction, the, details, you can have up to 6 people. It's like, well, that's what I would like to do, and I have guests come in because what we do with StreamYard, we send them the link, and they click on it, and they join up. So I gotta ask when I, set it up completely. Dave's busy right now doing ending his show. You just say, let's see, post subscribe to everyone. And, oh, yeah, 34 people on X watching. 34 people watching him on X, 6 people him on YouTube. I don't really understand X besides, the main thing, dirty stuff. That's why I go on Twitch for the dirty stuff. Say, "Look, those beautiful women." Anyway, um, there's only okay, Kenny gave me a heart there. Good game. Okay, so Dave is done there. He's done on 34 views on X. I That's just weirdest thing. I locked up my X account, and I had to actually put it on a tablet to unlock it, to bring in people's. Albertson Kroger released list of stores to be sold in merger. The company agreed to the sale of 579 stores in April. Once upon a time, we had Albertsons in Florida. Then they all disappeared. And I know one year I went up to Altamont Springs, and there was a Safeway, which is California. So, oh my goodness. And then the next year was a Publix. So there's a Publix across the street from one another. The old one and the old one, which was Albertsons, and now in the Safeway, and it became Publix. And it was talked about Kroger was going to take over all the remaining dozen Winn-Dixies. Didn't happen. So it's just corporate BS. Such insanity. So I have my little list for power swords. Thing here. I have my list of wow. And Kroger's just that little tiny thing under an umbrella, which everything else is. But Albertsons, the main thing was going there. I remember there's a C3PO, chrome gold. It's like, oh. And like a fool, I opened it. I was like, what? But it was always my grandmother and I would go there. My grandfather drove back in the day. But when he passed, I'd take her to Albertsons and she would get they had a bakery. So I had the dark pumpernickel. The pumpernickel dark pump with ham, a slice of cheese, and Hellman's mayonnaise. So that was a good thing. That was a good memory for me. That's why I went back to Hellman's and not so much Miracle Whip. Whip. Okay, these are all stuff I already talked about. The bacon, egg, and cheese taco thing, I got to review. I got to talk about that sucker later. It's a packages. I didn't get that many packages. I only had 3. because I didn't go out today. So, I was cleaning, having some stuff done. I subscribed to 2 other people when I was on Dave's show. One of them is a friend on Facebook. So maybe that'll push me to 135. That'd be great. I'm glad I did what I did today. I wasn't going to do anything. Then there was a YouTube, Instagram video. It said, "Do you hate yourself?" I said, "All the time." To that effect. And my boss, James Von Bolt of Von Bolt, Velvet Chains, and the adversaries, said, "Channel it." And I said, "Boss, I'm trying." And I was just frustrated and angry this morning. But he was right. I did channel it. I channeled the anger to cleaning. And I'm happy with what I did. I have 2 full Glad kitchen garbage bags. Freaking heavy because it's glass. But it has that smell of fragrance. So hopefully the cats that, one was on top of the dumpster, looked at me. I came by, jumped off. Oh, and the other one had to paw up like that. So, oh, damn kitties. They don't go into tearing the bag because it's also the Domino's pizza dumpster. I got my claws because, like I said, I lost one of these claws years ago, and something had to have eaten it. So now I have the claws for Catwoman, animated series Catwoman. So whenever I can, someday, when my life has passed me by, I will put the other claw on her. Well, this is from McFarlane Toys. I didn't remember what it was. I don't care what address. Send me stuff, people. It's UPS address anyway. I don't care. They packaged it moistly. Yeah. Moistly. It's UPS address. I don't really care. I entered the drawing. Every time they come up with. And it's like, oh, Batgirl. Dun. I am happy. I'm so happy. It's so mentally perfect. Almost quite mentally perfect. Mentally. I'm going to put it back in the box. Happy with that. I forgot about that. That was fast. I had to pay their shipping costs, but hell's bells, I got one. I have not received anything else because these two of them were through UPS store. And the mini box they put in a locker because they know I have problems. When you put it into a tiny PO box, it won't go out the other way. So anything else? This is Entertainment Earth. I forgot. Yeah, I said it was Entertainment Earth. I forgot it was Entertainment Earth. It is Rogue. This one was available. The other's on pre-order. So as long as I put UPS address and the a-holes at the main post office down there don't screw it up. And it's the same thing I found at Target, ironically, the other day. But I was going for the free shipping. And I did. I got the free shipping. I love the cartoon imagery. Oh, yeah. She can kiss me anytime. Kiss me under the baited barley. And she got some kind of funky word thing. Funky. She got moss on her arm. I don't know. Oh, she purdy. I was right. So the figure is, it's not, yeah. Figure's nice, but she's purdy right there. These animated figures don't really get me. To me. Stuff. But I got her. Wait for the good stuff to come in. See what happens tomorrow. I did find a Poiple and a Batman animated series Batmobile. So okay, I got that at Walmart. I was happy with that. I'm happy with the pictures because the other one was always distorted because it shrank. But yes, and I changed it that way. And if I kept the original, it would have been an 8 by 10 or so shrunk down. But it's good. I'm happy. Our arms are kind of cut off because of shrinking of the size, but it works. And now and then, I miss you. Well, I see him in January. As I told the boss man, as I said on no, I wrote down the other list of what color scheme so I can compare. I wrote when I told Lisa Foils, I'll see her in January. I'll see her. I'm going to Vegas so she can make that pizza, and hopefully now it's lukewarm. And she said, "I will. You don't like lukewarm pizza? I will put it in the oven until the last minute." I'm still not friends, but when I get there, so maybe we'll be associates. Hey boss. I told him that too. I told him I was planning Vegas like February to June before hurricane season. So if I practice my singing, maybe he'll like a particular song and go. And if Velvet Chains or Von Bolt or Adversaries are singing, say, "Hey, taste a cake, come on up," and that'd be enough for me. I mean, I could talk about the past, constantly saying I did this, I did that, how I was either, and because she was upset about being. I talked about this on Instagram. That night where I couldn't sleep, I was up for so long, and then I woke up early. No, I woke up like 5 hours later to go do things. So last night I crashed. It wasn't a perfect night's sleep, but I was in bed for about 12 hours, just trying like, mm, I feel all right. Not perfect, but I'm feeling all right. So I needed that rest. And then to do the cleaning, I was good with it. She was talking about things. I was talking about things. So the time period would be there before hurricane season. Oh yeah, I've been an understudy quite a few times. I was an understudy for one play, and my late director, he said he should have put me as the character. They looked at me and said, "Don't let it go to your head." It was a small part. I could have been. At least I got to do it twice. When I was understudy for a certain French play with an opera ghost, I never got to perform. I got to perform during rehearsals, or because we won't go through the whole shtick of this, that, and the costumes were there. There's fittings just in case, but pictures that you never get because it was taken by the theater director, and like, well, where are they? Can I have some? Other pictures when I was on TV. Can you get that? And I had to retrieve it off a tape. Memories. Make red power sword. Replace purple with half purple sword. Lay pink sword on ground. I'll even make notes in this one. I had a whole idea of how I want to do my backdrop. Wow. I had the boarding pass for that ship, which was easy to get to, whatever, the Artemis X. So I still got the boarding pass online, just has the name. This I need to throw away. Oh boy, that's just shoved in there. Okay. My little ear tablet things from my glasses, which is on this side. I replaced it. Why is it in there? I don't know. I may actually just dump all this stuff into this bucket just to clean off my desk. Dark antique gold and primer. Remove banner, 2 masks taking 2 title option, 3 masks for Facebook page. Use Facebook link on YouTube. Yin Yang symbol with tasty cake around it optional. So, ideas are things that I wanted to do. Dan Hartman, I can dream about you, possibly. Zombie virus, zombified. Now I'm feeling zombified. Now I'm feeling zombified. Zombified. That was a freaky video. It was very cartoonish looking, but then you see just a picture when you look up the music videos. Zombified. The guy got the full Frankenstein monster look, but as a zombie. Now I'm feeling zombified. Now you see him this being silly, then the gruesome. I'm feeling weird. I drank too much. I was smoking pot doing this video. Zombified. Weird stuff. Ode to. Oh, wow. That's. Well, when I find that thing, I'm going to destroy it. Let's see. Here's one from Barbarossa back in November. Energy Swords Origins compatible vintage double-sided modified sword custom choose color He Gray. So it has the knuckle guard, like on the half swords. It had that knuckle guard. I got 2 of them. It says I got 2. It doesn't just says He Gray. I must got 2 He-Man Gray. I got to go through these accessories. Most powerful He-Man Origins vintage modified paint, head, color, He-Man flesh. I know I got a vintage looking He-Man head to fit on Origins, and Skeletor Alcala deluxe painted head. That was $25. So I have like 3 orders. I'll tell you what I got. Barbarossa. Baran. Customs. Thank you. I did not put the order last night, but I was like, why am I still awake? I'm wide awake. Just running through my head all these ideas. Oh, it's shipped. One of them is shipped. A Evil Prince Origins compatible Keldor 2000X painted head with the hood up. That's what I wanted there. And 2000X smooth boots. I don't know why I did that one. Skeleton Warrior Origins compatible glow in the dark head and feet for one of the Skeleton Warriors. King Grayskull Origins compatible head, because I use the Masterverse head and it's kind of like bent downward because the fluffy furry cape. So this one should fit right. So that one's coming in. My order for a purple vintage axe. And I'll paint a little ball on top white to give Skeletor his axe based on the cartoon. And vintage Terror Claws, Skeletor claws, the hook, the back, and the dragon. Since I do have a vintage one, nice detail, no scratches, to put it together. So at least I have a complete version, repro and all. That wasn't it. Go up. He did make a vintage Leo Faker head. So I just had to pop the head off of one of them and put the painted one there. I got Skeletor's chest harness, belt, staff, sword, custom repro, pink, which I always put on Skeletor because the Masterverse Faker has his own pink one. Then I went crazy and ordered the Savage Warrior Origins compatible Alcala red conversion kit for Beastman. Just went crazy. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. Wish list. I should take off a couple of them, but there's 11 more added. A Cyborg Imposter Origins compatible 2000X head unfinished custom is blue. So all he needs is his eyes, mouth, and hair painted. So that would be my on put that one on a Origins Faker body. And I think I sent to Ask Kenny. I did. I'm sure. I know I did. I know I missed it to someone. I'm not sure. I didn't send it to Corey. I didn't ask Corey about it yet. The Origins 2000X Skeletor's sword, which is just one piece, not two pieces. That one, make a mold out of it to go with Faker, just because. 2000X Faker, Origins Faker, 2000 Origins 2000X Faker with the hair showing the ears and holding Skeletor's sword, because he'll have Skeletor's, he'll just have his regular armor on. So that's a Uni-Q figure. Origins Classic and Classics compatible 2000X Energy Sword. I figure if I had that in black, that would go with Anti-Eternity He-Man, because he went through the timelines, started killing other He-Man peoples. So he has a black one. The 2008 Energy Sword. I don't know. I looked at it for pictures, I guess. The castle, the ones that's on the flag, I got that from the dude on Etsy. I didn't know that Barbarossa had them, and you're going to notice better plastic here. So I say if I order one to be like an orange one for Faker. I was looking at the half sword, so I may just go with getting a He-Man sword and just painting it yellow gold. I'm sorry, getting a Skeletor sword, like the one there for Disco Skeletor, is painted yellow gold, so it matches. There was a toothbrush version of the Power Sword. I have the toothbrush. I still do. It was nice, He-Man on the castle, holding that funky-ass toothbrush, and it has a clock on it or something. Or time to brush, I don't know. I remember it's battery powered. Hopefully the battery does not eat the whole thing, because I remember years ago I had a lightsaber with a toothbrush, and the battery acid just ate away at the papers. Like, oh my God. And still to this day, I don't take out batteries. So a toothbrush, the toothbrush version of the Power Sword, that's Uni-Q. Along with make Alcala mini comic conversion of Stratos. Not just a neck piece, but the wings are different shade, the hands, the feetses, and a belt. So it was cheaper than getting Beastman stuff. The full Power Sword with the knuckle guard, I'm looking at that for... I'm looking for that for Anti-Eternity He-Man, so when I put in the battle saddle on Anti-Eternity Battle Cat, he'll fit on the hook. That's why I just have him with the handles there. And I have listed the Origins compatible standard Origins Energy Sword just for the colors. So I got my stuff to look at. Would I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I buy 6 of these things for sure. The head, the sword, the other sword, the toothbrush sword, Stratos, okay, 5. And 6, the double-sided modified sword with the knuckle guards for Anti-Eternity He-Man. So my wish list is there. That's what I spent a couple hours. Human case of Black Death Plague confirmed in U.S. A case of bubonic plague responsible for the Black Death has been detected in humans in the U.S. state of... Oh my God, Ken. Get out. Kenny, get out. Thank you, sir. The Black Death has been detected in a human in the U.S. state of Colorado. Get tested. Not because you have all these things to be made for me. You are my friend. I do not need you to be this. Health officials are urging people to seek medical attention if they have any symptoms of the disease that killed up to 50 million people from 1346 to 1353. We advise all individuals to protect themselves and their pets from plague. The pets, said Alicia Solis, from the Pueblo County's Office of Communicable Disease and Emergency Preparedness. Picture Getty Images. Oh, my Lord. Last Friday, after preliminary tests indicate the presence of the Yersinia pestis bacteria that causes it, a positive case was confirmed on Monday. But what are the symptoms people should be looking for? How is the plague transmitted? And is there a cure? Obviously not. How the bubonic plague spread? Through the rats. People can get infected through flea bites, direct contact infecting bodily fluids, and the inhalation of droplets breathed out by an infected person or animal. Yeah, where plague is spread about by the four horsemen. One of the horsemen is not the plague or the plague. War, death. War, death. Why is my brain shutting down again? Horsemen. Of the apocalypse. Not Marvel. Pestilence is spread by the horsemen. That's not one of the horsemen. Neither is the angel of death. Even though if I don't feel like it, someone can take my place and be the angel. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I clicked the wrong button. There we go. The white horse, the red horse, the black horse. We have an antichrist. That is the leader. The four seals, give me the names here. Each horseman is a harbinger of death. Then why, if each horseman a harbinger of death, why is one the horseman death? Each horseman spread pestilence. There is no fourth horseman of pestilence. Conquest, the Antichrist, is the first one. Perhaps invoking pestilence, the Antichrist. The second carries a sword, which is war, famine, and death. The fourth and final horse is pale. Upon it rides death, accompanied by Hades. If you're accompanied by Hades, that means there's more than 4 people. They were given authority over a quarter of the earth to kill with sword, famine, and plague, and by means of the beast of the earth. Conquest is the Antichrist, spreading pestilence, but then they said others spread pestilence. I can make up my mind. War, which is coming again. Famine, which, the inflation's going on, people can't afford food, and you get all these people on food stamps, so I'm saying. And death, accompanied by Hades. I don't see a side person. And then they because they sometimes take out the Antichrist and replace that person with pestilence. But the Antichrist is real. The Antichrist is in the Middle East. It has been stated. He has not come about because he sees the fall and destruction of everything else. But it's been said in the Middle East, the Antichrist shall arrive. It's in the Bible. Also is daughters sleeping with their fathers to bear their children. That was in the Bible as well. America tried to get away from England, trying to say, yes, ever since the Cubs won the World Series, that has changed everything. The curse. They, what else was there? Civil War II, and everything's coming about. It's all in the Bible. But America left England to be separate because they want to be separated from church and state, yet we're going back to the way church and state is. So how is that spreading our freedoms except by throwing money away on fireworks instead of things that can be used and enjoyed a little too much and then sold to others, saying this the ideas we spread joy. I mean, fireworks, yes, you have professionals that have the money to spend there and you go, look up in the sky, look at that. Unlike my friend Dan, who spent over $400 on fireworks, as a just because you have the full-time job and I don't have the full-time hours anymore because I had to sign a paper saying I can't do that because everything else is going on. Why would you spend $400 just to compete against your neighbors? And fortunately, it did go away when I did join in with, collecting classics for that one video for the very first time. So I was on a show. He is going off air until November 1st because he's focusing on his drumming career, which is, understandable. I mean, when I go on vacation to Vegas, I should be getting a smartphone by that time so I can load up everything and go, hey, I'm on a smartphone. I'm going to record this stuff. Hey, look, it's James Von Bolt of Von Bolt, Velvet Chains, and the Adversaries. He's my boss. And the lovely Lisa Foyles. Maybe we'll be associates now because she's making me a pizza. It'll be fun. I got to plan on it. How does the bubonic plague spread? Oh, rats, lice, fleas. Okay, plague as rats and fleas in recent studies. Yeah. Where has the cases been found in the U.S.? Found in animals, has caused human epidemics all over the continents except Oceania. You have a continent named Oceania? That's kind of interesting. I was never good at geography. There were 3,248 cases and 584 deaths reportedly around the world from 2010 to 2015. But don't talk about it. Ever since the 90s, currently Madagascar, which report up to 700 each year. One of the three most most endemic countries, along with the Democratic Republic of Congo and Peru. This doesn't mean countries like the U.S. are entirely plague-free. No. We have stupidity. That's a big enough plague. Where has it been caused in the U.S.? Well, now it's in Colorado. Beware those freaking scalpers there, Ken, because, they spew their ignorance and so forth. Holy crap. Most of the rural west of the U.S. Oregon, a decade ago. In February, a man caught it from his pet cat. He died from the disease in New Mexico's Lincoln County. Oh, just a month later, a man died of the disease but Oregon, North Arizona, southern Colorado. It says Colorado. Yeah, because you're in Colorado, but you go south, it's Colorado, California, and far western Nevada. Oh, crap. Do I have to wear my mask in front of James and Lisa? I'm sorry. We're just acquaintances here. I don't need to catch the bubonic plague. I'm not supposed to go yet. Maybe I am the line on the hands kind of like changing all the time. I need to do more good things. The last urban plague pandemic occurred in Los Angeles, California, and ended in 1925. Symptoms. Okay, here we go. Inflamed, tense, and painful lymph nodes. You're supposed to go under your chin and under your chin bone, and there's a spot there. You keep pushing it, your lymph nodes, and it'll help you clear out your sinuses. You keep pushing, rubbing. This dude on Instagram keeps talking about it. I forget because, too many things. And it's supposed to help with your sinuses. That's why I can't sleep on my back because there's drains down my throat and dry throat. Sleep on the sides, I hurt. Shoulder. Oh, that gives a nice pop. But, try that for inflammation. It's called a bubo. Inflamed lymph nodes can turn into open pus-filled sores. I have open. I got zits all over the place. Let's go. Damn. Symptoms of the plague: fever, headache, chills, weaknesses, just like any virus. But if the disease spreads to the lungs, it can cause shortness of breath, chest pain, cough, and sometimes bloody or watery mucus. If you don't brush your teeth enough, that's the same. Toothpaste rinsing your mouth and those little shield things. No, you got to brush, baby. Pneumonia plague. Well, it can cause tissue neurosis, which cause skin and other tissues on the fingers, toes, nose, misspelled nose, and other areas turn black and die. All mine are red blisters because of I keep ripping them off my skin. Pimples. Is there a cure for bubonic plague? If there was, there is a cure. There is a cure for virtually everything out there. Which why should they cure something when they can make, remedies and charge people a lot of money? That's why we have all these things going on. That's why, why couldn't Dr. Bones McCoy spread those pills to eliminate kidney failure so my friend can no longer be in problems? My friend's dad as well. Gone are the days when patients were bled with leeches or children were encouraged to smoke to keep away the bad air people thought caused the plague. Antibiotics, that's the way to go. It's about money. And people get immune to antibiotics because they're going away from nature. You had to bring back nature. You had to use the lemons, the limes, the turmeric, the cinnamon, the ginger, cayenne pepper. Not all at one time. I don't know how that would work on the body. Could work. Just put everything in there and stir. If it tastes nasty, it's good for you because it's nature. You're not used to it. You're used to having sweet stuff all the time, and look what happens. But early treatment diagnosis is what can you do? Try to survive. Oh yes, I just got it. One night stand up. I would say the adversaries featuring Tasty Cake. One night stand up. But I was going to sing today, but the cleaning that was really cleared my head out. I had to be done. 2 freaking garbage bags full of food. Oh my god! To the fridge, to the cupboard. I did what is supposed to be done, so I'm good. The singing, at least have 1 to 2 songs. So James will say, "Come on up." Oh, I was thinking of titles for playlists: the spoken word, lyrics, poems, monologues, the Poe side of town. I did some poems on my Halloween list, 31 Days of Halloween playlist. I did, of course, there's always Edgar Allan Poe. And of course, the group that in Orlando every year does their readings and dances is through my friend John, who is known as Lord Byron. Let me see if I find Lord Byron. Just because I can go through. It's not working. I know I'll go through Legends of the Traveling TARDIS, and I'll type in Lord Byron. I can't do that way. I gotta go this way. Can't do searches through here. Oh, mercy. I know we got like going up to 18,000 subscribers on close. I'm trying to close it. Ooh, notifications in my freaking way. Okay, there we go. They just did a thing at the Oviedo Mall. It wasn't a photo. He did it on YouTube, Ubatuba. Why can I never remember these things? Villicon was, they did Villicon. There was, she was a lot of people are at Villa. A lot of people in Oviedo Mall. That's surprising. There's a lot of small businesses. That's good, keeping the mall open. Always can never find. There's Dave. I'll give him a thumbs up there. I was not on the show yesterday. The mind just wobbles all the time trying to remember everything here. So fine, go to YouTube. Legends of Traveling TARDIS. If anyone ever say anything to me, it's like, if I had a good memory, Phantasmagoria. 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 They're a performance troupe. And, with their leader, Lord Byron. He's a good man. When he's not performing as Lord Byron, he is a college professor and very knowledgeable. And I told him, yes, you're going to be on my talk show. If I can figure out how the YouTube thing goes, how StreamYard goes, because if it says I can invite up to 6 people on there, then I want to do that. I want to have up to 6 people. I don't want to keep adding and subtracting members on and on. And so I want to send out the link and say, join me. Because to interview John, that would be, he's always busy, but wow, man's brilliant. He does his research 3 times over. Phantasmagoria. So one day I shall meet John. And they do Edgar Allan Poe readings every year for Halloween and for Christmas time. So that's why I want to do a playlist of me reading Edgar Allan Poe. The spoken word, I was singing songs and the spoken word, I think it's it. So that's for when I ever do poetry reading and stuff. Well, hyperdelic, that's the thing. Since I'm the horseman of death, because by the time it happens, I'll be peeling away all my skin because of all this acne and everything. That one came up again. Another one on the side of my neck, and this one's bandaged because it can never heal properly. So yeah, sure. That's the 2 of us. Let's be honest, the founders were just tired of not being as rich as they could be. Of course. It's, power just takes control, and that's a bad thing. It is a bad thing. That's good. Don't think about it. You have to think, as John Lennon said, my mom used to say, never say anything negative about yourself. When you say you're sick, that means you're sick, and that means you just got to get worse. Bruce Lee said the same thing. That's why it's called spelling, because you're putting spells. You're not supposed to say bad things to other people because you're putting that negativity onto them, and they adhere to it, and it makes them feel worse. And they just may be confused. Even if they are horrible people, you're still not supposed to do that. You let karma do it. I'm not supposed to be karma anymore. I'm supposed to be, healing. So all those positive affirmations, you know what? I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me. You just have to say the positive things because your body doesn't know. When you're saying bad things, you just take it within. Oh, you do. You feel horrible. You're tightening the muscles, the anger, the pain. It's hurting you. It's not hurting other people. So when you try to hurt other people, that's a bad thing too. Put out your frustrations to them. So, just breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Let some horrible person or virus take control of them. Keep yourself clean and clear. Focus on the good stuff. Now, I'm saying that as Reverend Amagon, and to quote Genesis 1984, to quote Genesis 19, 82 to 86. To quote Genesis 19, chapter 19, 84 to 86, God will take good care of you. Just do as I say, don't do as I do. I mean, joke's been done too many times over, but I'm not good at it. Kohl's Rewards. Hey, I got your Kohl's Rewards balance is converted in and issued in $5 Kohl's cash. I forgot I had this thing. I haven't been to Kohl's in forever because, they started changing the prices again or changing things. I have a receipt and it's like faded photographs covered now with lines and creases, tickets torn in half, memories in bits and pieces. Now look at this. I have money in this bucket. Oh Lord. Uh, It, well, a disciple of Genesis, the prophet Phil. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, which has then been turned into a night of passion. I remember the star bills I talked about. It's a crisp. It's not a pristine one. It's 2006. So I may. It says it's got 8338. That's why. Well, not only because of stars. I look at the stars. I kind of look at the numbers now for something obscure. People like to weird stuff like that. So 8338 star bill. There's a nice $2 bill. It was nice. I looked at the back as well. Again, too much stuff. It was nice, and then it got bent because I got too much stuff going on. It was a crisp, clean $2 bill. It's 2017 A. Now the A versions, I don't know. I think they're worth less. I think they're worth $2, but it was $2 bill. And if I didn't stick it in the bucket, it would have been cleaner. Too much stuff. $5 bill, star bill, 3773. Stuff that people be 2017 A. So it's a unique thing. This is just a star bill for $10. Doesn't tell me another A bill. I can look it up, but star bill for $20 bill. This one again was crispy, but now it's a bit off. But still star bills. Another star bill. This one is crumpy. I really need to look these up. And these star bills and $2 bills. Because they are worth something more than face value. The $2 bill, maybe not. Someone doesn't have a $2 bill. Say, hey, I had a $2 bill. I'll get the plastic sleeve. So I'll be like, well, here's the. If it's only worth $2, I'll say, that'd be $2 plus the plastic sleeve plus shipping. Because instead of being plastic, I just put in a regular envelope. So it won't cost any more. I just enjoy it because I forgot about it. I forgot it was in there. This piece of cardboard. Maybe I'll use it. It fell down. I'm going to end this soon because it's over an hour. I'll give you a few more minutes and I got to shower. Thank you for your purchase. For better dealings and discounts, Facebook or Facebook Messenger, Christopher Ledoux, Facebook Bio Collectible Stores. Payment directly through PayPal, goods and services. No taxes like eBay. Saves us both money. Instagram, BIZZZZAAR. Bizarre. Bizarre finds collector and online seller. So if you want to try to find this person, Instagram Bizarre, for any deals, there I recommended them. I got to do the same thing. I got insurance cards. I had another one. It's effective last year, so I can actually cut that one up. That was a lower price plan too, but everything else goes up in price. There's nothing can do about it. I got a hall pass for a girl. Yeah, I don't need that. Her boat is sailed. Her ship is sailed. Go wherever you want. Go wherever you want to. Go wherever you may go. I could, then I would. And go wherever you may go. Way up high or down low. Go wherever you may go. Run away with my heart. Run away with my soul. Run away with my love. Maybe. This is for nail problems. Don't we all have it? And I can you read the packaging? So let me a couple more here. Then I will go to go take a shower because I'm almost stonky. See, paper. I can put this in my pocket, or I can just write on my schedule. Makes no difference. Oh, here. If I Can Dream by Elvis. You got your troubles, I got mine. You got your troubles, I've got mine. Shades of Grey by the Monkees. It was actually three I'm singing, but I can probably just get on one. All I Ask of You by Phantom of the Opera. And I was the words escape me anymore. Not a lead in. I was the understudy. I did mention this, yeah. I never got to perform, only rehearsal. Got the costumes, got the makeup. I didn't get to keep any of it, of course not. The mask I got was from Louisiana at a mask shop. So I do have a Phantom mask. I did put together my Phantom outfit. Can I get back to that voice from back in the day? I really wish I could. Music of the Night. I sang Music of the Night at a sports bar. And the lady, she kept the volume up. Thank you, Ken. I'll talk to you later. Have fun. Be safe. And all good things shall come to you. She always kept it loud because it's a little tiny area. So if you're in the area, which we had to be for singing, and then you play pool on the outside and be at the bar. One of the patrons got a little drunk, threw something at me, so I threw my talent of understanding theater by reaching the back of the auditorium. It was the only time she turned down the volume. You don't mess with a theater kid. Here's where the story ends, but I can do that one. It's that little souvenir. I Can Dream About You, The Great Pretender, is my favorite song. Loser by the Beatles. Nowhere Man, maybe. Fool on the Hill, quite possibly. Comb. Oh, yeah, bought new combs. The TARDIS. I know where my outfits are. Just can't really get to it. Had a Cash 3 ticket. April 205. And oh, my word. So this was the ticket I bought. 205, straight box, right? And also bought 385. The number came up 025. If you bet two numbers at a time, a straight across, or the box mixing of the three, but 02 does not matter unless I picked numbers for 02, the first two numbers or the last two numbers. That's how you win in the game, or how you lose. I lost because I didn't bet the first two numbers. Publishers Clearinghouse saying, you win $5,000 a week forever on February 29th. It's like, so I want to keep the card because it's February 29th. Okay. So I do appreciate Hyperdelic being in here, and Kenny. It's got the doctor's thing. I have plenty of good X cards around, so if I ever needed it, I guess I could use it. Still got a bucket. Is it the same bucket? No, it's the second bucket. I'm going to combine the buckets. So I'm going to put everything on my desk. Oh, look at the paper. Look at a wad of paper I can just use it. I'm going to take everything that's on my desk and put it in one of the buckets. Because I still have this bucket. And for some reason, a bag from grocery store. Death in Transformers the movie. Oh, yeah. Dead in Transformers the movie. Gears, Huffer, Windcharger, Sideswipe, Trailbreaker, Ironhide, Ratchet, Prowl, Brawn, Mirage, Blue Streak, Thundercracker, Skywarp, Shockwave? We're not really sure. And the Insecticons. And it was like, well, who was killed? Who became Cyclonus and his armada? We saw his armada for 1 second, and all of a sudden disappears. Because then there is now Scourge and his sweeps, and only one Cyclonus. He does not have an armada. One of them was Skywarp. The other one was Bombshell. See, I remember that. Which one became Cyclonus? And in the comic book, they said it was, certain one. That I don't remember. I had to go back online and look. But there's always been the debate, just like between Frenzy and Rumble. In the cartoon, Rumble was the blue one, and then Frenzy came in as red. Like the toy came out before the cartoon. Trying to say, and with all the problems with the animation, you say, oh, the Insecticons are dead, but why are they over there? We have Starscream in two places. We have Devastator the size of a regular bot. Who am I going to trust? I would trust the toy people because it's based on them. But the idea of I had when I did my the toy version when Cyclonus was Power Master combiner, I had a small Skywarp ship. I tried to put on his chest, and Bombshell was also small and scale. I put him in the back, attached to the back, it's like mind control. So I have both of them attached to Cyclonus in a custom combiner, which I thought at first, I mentioned it, and everyone else said, hey, I like that idea. It made sense. But then I added my pieces as usual. So that one I would keep for things. Wandering Traveler. No idea. Smart, Bohemian Brainy. Oh, that's supposed to be me. That's my idea of in details. So I'm going to put all these notes into one of these. I think I just put the small ones into the big one. And then just take all the small. I think I'll take all the notes out of the big one and put them into the small one. And there's a plastic hook, which I could probably use. That's still good. That's still good. And then I found a candle. A candle in the wind. I will get to Saturday at, because tomorrow and Friday I do the work. Saturday I get off early, so I have time to decompress and do a video live show at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So the bucket is full. This one shall have everything that's on my desk with a lid on it. So I said, there, I'm done with it. There's a lid on it. Good to go. Thank you, Hyperdelic, for popping in. Thank you, Ken, for popping in. Hope the doctor's thing is all good. Probably say, well, sir, you need to lose some weight. Your cholesterol is a little too high, and you need to watch out because you could be pre-diabetic. Just the common basic things of what doctors would say. Doctor, can't you see I'm hurting? And to the others that popped in and out, thank you for at least popping in and out. Thank you for the people who are still in here. When I come back in a couple of hours, I will be doing the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream review. There's a chance I will do. I got a whole bag of these truffles. Not sure that, but I also have these. I went with red fruits just to try that. We'll see. I'm gonna put this Twix over by my other candy just to get everything out of the way, because got to clean up everything. Put the money away. So again, if that's what the playlists are going to be more of, it's going to be like I got stuff for sale. Would this be on the for sale playlist? Could be. It could just be a money playlist because I got coins. I talked about coins more or so all the time. It's on the collectibles list, the collectibles playlist. I do talk about various coins I have. I mean, I'm not taking it with me. I know I'm going to have. Only thing I take with me is emotional baggage. Everything else has to be sold for sale. So I got plenty of these bills hidden somewhere that I don't even remember. Like I said, I found it in a freaking bucket. I didn't put it with my other money. So many hidden spots. I may put this in a hidden spot and forget about it. I think I will. Because now I know where the hidden spot is. If I put everything in that hidden spot, then it'll fill the whole hidden spot up. And I can take it with me and just venture out. Not even face value. Well, that's a crock of Dewey. Because that's what's going to happen in America. The recession shall occur. It has to occur. We need the recession to occur now. Before the Civil War II, before World War III, before the four horsemen of the apocalypse come forward. So please like, subscribe, share, comment. I would appreciate that a lot. I'm hoping that I did. Mr. Home Arcade got Turtles of Grayskull Hordak because they buy them from this dude in Canada to get ahead of time. I'm okay with Big Bad Toy Store, even Entertainment Earth. I subscribe to a friend on Facebook. I subscribe to him, and he still hasn't subscribed back. Well, isn't that dandy? Well, even though I do post it all the time, huh? Maybe he did subscribe to me. He could have already done so. Okay. Me overthinking. The new Eternia Battle Armor Skeletor from Masterverse. Oh my god, he is so amazing. He does not look good without the helmet because he just has that, the chainmail over his head. Looks kind of funky. But put the helmet on with the horns. The new Eternia Battle Armor Skeletor. Oh, yeah. He'll look good with the Battle Armor He-Man. Not the first one that was released with a beard because I didn't like that, but the second one. So the two of them there. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm getting that one and Sorceress Tila when she turned into a snake. The artwork on that thing is so beautiful. They go, oh my word. But you look at the figures like, well, it's okay, but the artwork's like, hey, I'm a snake goddess now, baby. God damn. Because next year is Years of Snake. So can't play Union of the Snake by Duran, but I put some snakes there. I got Snake Armor Skeletor I could put up. I got the green snake from Snake to Jake Roberts. So I can do, maybe not the snake because come around and look like it's a snake. It's like, around here, you never know. Think it's that's one of my things. I know it's real snake. Ah, crap. So Snake Armor Skeletor will go in place of Dragon Armor Skeletor. That'll be stuff done. The Man-Child got in the Horror Trooper Prime. Of course, he would. I mean, one friend, two people I follow that know me, they get their stuff in to do their videos like me. Yeah, I got stuff in. I didn't do a video. No, take it out because I had no place for it. Because they're centrally they have everything, straightforward here. Look at me. I got money and chocolate and paperwork still sitting all over my desk. It's crazy stuff. Okay, so like this stuff needs to be cleared. I may put that one down. I don't know. Because everyone knows I'm part of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Just haven't been on in 2 weeks because, not 3 weeks. I'm in the chat. When I'm in the chat, I can be as devious as I want to be. I'm the hashtag guru. I can say things. And then whether they post it, whether someone's on YouTube seeing me saying, or on Twitch, or on X, because we get to do that now, or on Facebook, that's hilarious. From the 4 locations, I'd be posting something, but only one location will see it, unless it's posted on the screen. My last remark was, the world is a vampire, because I was never invited to another show, so I just don't even subscribe to that channel anymore, because I'm not decent at doing interviews or reviews. I'm trying. I'm trying my best, but it's still, it hurts. It hurts the soul. And I say I'm down to one person, so I better be going. Thank you all for stopping in. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends. Talk about my eclecticness. I'm just trying to do my best here. Do some more cleaning, more adjustments in time. My award will go there soon enough. So until then, always remember, time waits and turns slowly.